you ever gone on a trip or gone somewhere where you wanted to take your electric guitar instead of your acoustic, but there was no power there, or you didn't want to drag an amplifier, or whatever the case is? If that's a situation that you've run into, then this video is for you. So you can go to the music store and you can buy one of those portable amplifiers that you plug in and recharge and take with you. Personally, I'm not a big fan of them because they still have some size to them, and a lot of them have a proprietary rechargeable battery in it, so that when you're out wherever you're going, once it goes dead, it's dead. You can't do anything with it. You know, you've got nowhere to plug it in until you get to a power source, so you're done. And maybe you're not done playing. So here's a compact, cheap way to get around that. So this is the Logitech S135i docking station for your iPod or whatever you're plugging into it. Here's a couple important factors about it. Number one, it sounds good. Number two, it's got a line in, so you can plug if you've got some other device, you can plug it into this. Maybe you've got a device that doesn't fit the actual docking port. And most importantly, besides it sounding good and you can plug into it, is it will run off AA batteries. So although you would normally plug it in, you don't need to. And it sounds good. So you've got your inexpensive little amplified speaker. Once again, what's really important in this whole equation is that you have lots of good rechargeable batteries and a good recharger. And then in a pawn shop somewhere, you can probably come up with something like this, a little processor. This one is a Korg AX3G. Korg AX3G. Great little rig. And what's important about it is that although of course you can run it on power like every other one, you can also run it, you guessed it, on AAs. And with a good set of AAs, it'll run a long time. So now you've got something to plug your guitar into, and you've got something to amplify it. So then you connect these two with that little cable that you use for plugging your iPod into your car stereo or whatever you use it for. And they're typically headphone jack to headphone jack, male to male. And then if it doesn't have a 1/4 inch on it, you put an adapter, whether it's a dual to 1/4 or a single to 1/4, whatever. And so then you go your line out on your processor, your line in on your little box, and then you just plug your guitar in and boom, away you go. You're running on batteries. And so you don't need to be anywhere near power, and the whole thing is quite small. This will probably fit in the side bag if you're using a soft bag for your guitar and all your cables and everything, and you just have to put that in another little bag. But that's a pretty small little package for the power and capabilities that you have. So again, you can probably pick this up for about 30 bucks in a pawn shop. This cable you've probably got laying around somewhere. This you can buy brand new, typically at discount stores for about 15 bucks, power source included. So then you just plug your guitar into it.